Greetings and welcome back, Dapplings, to Pillars of Eternity and, of course, to Kaid Nua.
I'm here.
We are going to go and call in on the steward. I was about to call her the warden, but she's not the warden. We're going to go and call in on the steward and see how she is doing. We may also check on the dungeons as well. Hello, steward.
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Well, actually, yes. What is the state of the keep? Where to begin? Let's see here. Alright, Minor Adventurer awards minor reputation bonus, expires in 21 hours, duration 1 turn. Major Adventure rewards 15% experience, average reputation bonus, expires in 15 hours, duration 3 turns. Resolve attack, 17 hours remaining. Lead and key agents have infiltrated the stronghold and will attack the Great Hall soon. I think that's what we kind of want to work on. The Minor Adventure, though, I'm not sure if I really want to send away anyone in my party, but I might. I may yet send someone out on a minor adventure just to see what it's like. Now, someone has told me how the turns work and what that actually means in terms of time spent, but I've completely forgotten. Ooh, the jailer. Oh, it's not jailer spelled the correct way, or rather the old way, which in my mind is the correct way.
Hail, traveler.
That's an opportunity missed. Greetings, my lord. I'm here to maintain the cells for you. Should you take any prisoners in your travels, I will make sure that they are treated to as you see fit. Good. Nobody in here right now, but I'm sure you'll change that soon enough. That sounds a little bit bad, actually. But I'm glad that you're here, and I would like my prisoners to be treated fairly. You know, they'll give them some food and enough water to live on. Just, not so much talking with. Allow them to sit there and stew in silence, wondering what may happen to them. It'll make them all the more willing to speak to me when I finally do show up.
Feels like I've been tossed around in a snowstorm.
Well, that would suck. I agree. You are a little bit tired. All defense -10, accuracy I could camp here, I suppose, but I'm not sure I want to. What have we got over here? This is my little treasury room. I don't think there's anything in it, though. Oh, actually, no. Potion of Wizard... Oh, no, that's what's on Sagani. Okay. Well, we don't have anywhere we can rest here yet, I'm afraid. So I may just have to have everyone camp. Or I could try to fight. No, let's go for this and then we can rest afterwards. Manual resolve. Now, from what I understand, that accelerates time to the point of attack, and then we have the fight. Oh, really? They're in here already? I was expected to meet them outside. How did they get inside? Do I not have guards? I suppose we are the guards, actually. Ah, my lord, this party is rubbish. Right, we've got a laden key agent. All of them are laden key agents. Very well. Eater, straight up there, please. And we're going to want slow time down. Glindur, go for a shot on this fellow. Seems like the nasty sort. Let's actually try to take them down as quickly as we possibly can with an attack straight away. Let's get Itamark in there as well. Go straight away. Fire! They're almost dead. Right, well done. That is possibly one of the more dangerous ones down already. Right, knock them over. I would like a... Yeah, get those missiles going down there. Glindur, time for you to switch to your potent daggers. And then go for him. What have we got? I want to see the details on this. Graze the hits, damage is endurance. That one's actually a pretty good one. If we're not fighting sort of undead things, yeah, we'll go with this one. Get in there, start fighting. I would like you to start aiming over there. I would like you to aim over there as well. Oh, actually, no, you're already fighting. Okay. Get things going. There we are. Let's get Ida in there. Now they're on their backside. They're not really going to be able to stop Ida from moving around. There we go. We're drawing some attention off Itamark. I don't want our wolf, or rather our snowy fox, to take any damage that it does not need to take. And it should not need to take any. Right, let's go for one of these. Yeah, let's go for the bounding missile. Hit you with that. I would like you to strike this fellow with... I forget the name of this spell. Pillar of Faith. Let's wallop them with that. Make sure you're going for them.
How may I help?
There we go. I believe Sagani just killed 2 lead and key agents. Well done. How did that happen? Sagani crits a lead and key agent for 18 PS damage. Well done, you. Okay, Glyndŵr, let's get down there. No, don't. Oh, really? Is Itamark confused? Yes, Itamark is confused. Not happy about this. Right, okay, start walloping them. Thankfully, Itamark can only really hit enemies right now, so it's all well and good. Let's see. I wouldn't mind you moving forward a little bit. We can probably go for another bounding missile as well. We'll drop it on you.
Ready, Watcher.
There we go. And I would like to get Armor of Faith. Yeah, let's use Armor of Faith on all of our allies over there. There we go. Whoa, what just happened there? Glyndŵr killed a lead and key agent. Fantastic, Glyndŵr. You can move around. Oh, you guys, they teleported. Ah, you fools. Didn't quite get away, did you? No. There we go. And now we should be able to finish them off. In fact, I think we've already won. Well done, Itamark. Ah, bless. I would like to loot their bodies. What? You better not have just stolen their corpses from me. Oh, phew. Okay. Well, that wasn't actually that bad of a fight. Let's see what they had. Oh, you guys, they had quite a lot. Okay, Aloth. Grimoire of Secret Order. Can we see what's in it? No, we can't. Okay, well, you're going to get both of these for now. Find Morningstar, find Scepter. I don't think you actually need those at all. We've got Wodika Hoods. Put all of those away. Alright, let's actually have a quick look at these grimoires. Oh, wow, okay. Got a load of different spells that we haven't had a look at yet. Expose vulnerabilities. Base the enemy's combat vulnerabilities for all to see, reducing their damage reduction, deflection, and concentration. Yeah, we'll learn that for 300 copper. Sure. There we go. What other ones? Ghost Blades, Fleet's Feet, Jolting Touch, Thrust of Tattered Veils, Fetid Caress. What's this one? Bewildering Spectacle. Creates a bizarre and perplexing visual distraction, confusing enemies in the area of effect. Let's go ahead and learn that one. We'll learn all of these just so that we can get rid of them. But honestly, I probably should actually just start using the grimoires. Perhaps what we could do with them instead is have... No, I mean, looking at these spells, I don't actually... I would prefer the sorts of spells that we currently have. I would prefer to be able to select all of the spells on level 2, all of the spells on level 3. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just learn everything in here. And then pass it along. We've got enough money, I feel. Anything else in there? No, they're both exactly the same. What about this one? Eldritch Aim. Yeah, sure. For 100 coppers, we'll pick that up as well. And what about you? 200 coppers for that. And finally, you had 2. Miasma of Dull-Mindedness. Let's just get everything learned for Aloth. There we go. Now we can just select the grimoire that we actually want to keep. I don't think any of them actually have any sort of special abilities. Aloth's grimoire, Spellwright's Tome. I'll take that one as it was a named grimoire. That one as well. All of these then can be thrown away. Yeah. We'll keep the special ones. The others can go straight down here and can be sold off at some point. Now then, let's see. Have you got anything to say to us now?
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, I will certainly try. I have some questions. Was this your keep ones? We've already asked all of these. I don't have any more questions. I'm not going to ask the same question again and again. That seems silly. Glyndŵr isn't that forgetful. I might be, but Glyndŵr isn't. Okay, that's all fine then. We've built a little bit around Caednua. If we have a look at the constructions, we can see the Eastern Barbican has been built. The main keep has been restored. Repair your great hall, allowing visitors and adventures to be available to you and your companions. We've also got the dungeons, and that's pretty much all that we've built so far. Currently working on the Warden's Lodge. Right, well, let's go ahead and sleep. Camping is not allowed in this area. Well, scallywaggery. Let's go outside and sleep then. Then I'm going to send, I think, Sagani off to do a bit of an adventure. We'll be one person down for a little while, but that's fine.
Of course.
Let's go ahead and camp. Yes, rest. Having to camp in the courtyard of my own castle. There is something just terribly sad about that. Terribly, terribly sad. Okay, right. Let's go ahead and send Sagani off on an adventure. Expires in 11 hours, expires in 6 hours. Yeah, let's send Sagani on this one. No companions are at the stronghold. Oh. Do I need to assign them to the stronghold? Ah, there we go.
Farewell.
There we go. Accept. Once the character has been dismissed from the party, they will return to either the Black Hound Inn in Gilded Vale or to your stronghold if you have acquired it. Thank you very much. Sagani, I would like you working on that, please. There we go. You'll be back in 3 turns, however long a turn is. Now then, we can return to the city, I think, at this point. Let's go back out here. Can we travel like this? No, alas, we cannot. Oh well. Shouldn't be too hard for us to get down there. We're going to head back to the city and start completing a few more quests. We've got one outstanding that I would like to work on, and a new one as well where we've been summoned. Really? Oh no, I was about to say, can I actually bring you over? No. Right, we want to go to... No, we're going to go to Copper Lane, I think. It's going to take us 22 hours to get down there. It's not too terribly bad, all things considered. No, I feel that we need to... Really? Oh, wow. That's a little bit fast.
Animancy has had its failures.
Okay.
Reach among them. But does that warrant attacks on innocent practitioners? Superstitious kith have spilled their share of blood.
That's
true.
no comparison. Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the law college.
Or we could enjoy a glass of wine and a comfortable silence.
Really, Aloth, I expected more from you. Truly, I did. Right, we've already finished some more work. This is fantastic. We've got so many things happening. What can we go for? I'm not really interested in going for that one yet. What do we have up here? The merchant stores. Purchasing the merchant stores allows for merchants to sell general goods in your great hall. We could also get the barracks. Upgrading the barracks will allow you to have hirelings to defend your stronghold during attacks. Towers. The Bailey. The Bailey houses various necessities for keeping the stronghold self-sufficient. Building this upgrade will allow you to upgrade the grounds further. There is that. Bright Hollow Restoration, though. I think that's the next one that we really want. It'll take 2 days and 500 copper pieces, but will be very much worth it because then we'll be actually be able to rest at the inn in our own keep. If I have to pay to rest at that inn, I am going to be very unhappy. In fact, I'll be so unhappy, I will fire the innkeeper.
Yes?
It's good to be the Lord. Right, now, I believe where we want to be is somewhere over here, where we are going to be able to... Oh, no, maybe not. Is this not where we wanted to go? Ah, here we are. Let's head all the way over here. I think we will find our companion just over there. Oh, the fellow that we need to help. Let me just check on his name. What was your name? Was from the past, perhaps? Dalton. That's right. Oh, wait. What's going on there? Oh, they're holding a play. I thought someone was about to get knifed. I was about to intervene. All right, Dalton, let's have a quick word with you first.
Keep you.
Did you find her? I'm still searching. Don't worry.
Indeed.
We will find her. I promise. Well, I mean, I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll find out what happened to her, at the very least. Right then, Helig. It's time for us to come and have a bit of a chat. An unfortunate one, probably. There are many traps down here that I'm a little bit concerned about, and they may have changed somewhat since the last time we were here. So, let's move a bit more cautiously. Let's keep on the move. If we have a look at the map, we should be able to see where we've explored to. Yes, we've got to get all the way down here. So, I'll just set that up, and then we can watch our party walking. Make sure they don't run into anything new. Make sure we've looted everything, of course. That's very important. Glindur may be a, well, kind of a bard, I guess, but I actually forget what the class is called. Let me have a look. It's been that long. My lord. Let's see. A chanter, that's right. Maybe a chanter, but he's a little bit of a rogue on the side.
Of course.
Everyone loves a good-natured rogue.
I'm here.
Right, okay, this is where the traps start showing up, so we want to be a little bit more cautious. Now, Helig is probably going to be a problem. And I'm wondering how we are going to be able to deal with it. That's a trap that we absolutely know is there. I'm not sure that Glindur is going to be able to disarm it, but I kind of would like to, just in case he's close to a level. Right, Glindur, can you disarm this trap?
It's done.
Oh, you can. Fantastic.
Yes?
Very pleased with that. That's a lot of EXP. 200 EXP. It's not a small amount. Let's grab this one.
It's done.
There we go. Ah, fantastic. My RPG sense was telling me. Work on these traps. It could be just enough. And it was. Okay, let's have a look then. What would I like to give you? I could continue to advance your lore. Scripted interactive lore is used to activate scrolls. High lore values allow the character to use high level scrolls. Athletics. I could work on stealth perhaps. Consumable duration. I really should start using my consumables a little bit more. In fact, yes, we're going to go with that. We're going to save our points for the next time. Okay, talents. We can grab a new talent. We can have Brilliant Radiance. Enemies take burn damage from the priest's holy radiance. Vassals take increased burn damage. Oh, that's quite nice. Once per encounter. Ooh, per encounter is always nice to have. Interdiction. Once per encounter. Condemns the priest's foes, dazing any enemies in the area of effect. Inspired Flame. Grants Inspired Flame, which is passive. Grants a lesser burst of Summer Flame. 1 per rest. Not so keen on that one. Aggrandizing Radiance. 1 per encounter. Holy Radiance. Area effect. Friendly targets plus 6.5 meter radius from caster. Effects friendly AoE plus 16.8 endurance. Foe AoE. Only vessels. 50.4 burn damage. No. Inspiring Radiance. Allies gain an accuracy bonus. Bonus. Second level spell. Grants an extra spell cast of a second level spell. That's actually tempting. But I am really tempted by these per encounter. Enemies take burn damage from the priest's holy radiance. How much burn damage do they take? Only vessel 50.4. Whereas interdiction days for 8.8. That's a long time actually. Let's go with interdiction. Another bit of crowd control, I think. There we go. Well done, Durance. Next up, Aloth. Let's see what Aloth's got to learn. Okay, you've got 8 points left. I could put quite a lot into survival for you, though I would like your stealth up at least to 3. And then 1 in survival as well. Okay, and you have got a new skill. Okay. Arcane Dampener. Creates a nullifying field of antagonistic magic energy around the chosen point, suppressing all beneficial effects on enemies in the area of effect. That might be very nice, especially considering just about to fight a mage. Now, I'm not usually one for choosing to pick up those sorts of spells which are only going to be useful because I'm just about to need to use it, because it sometimes deadens your ability to pick the best thing overall, because you might be about to fight a mage, but usually you don't fight mages. They're only a small amount of the combat, but we do actually fight a fair few magical enemies. Arduous delay of motion, foe AoE minus 30% attack speed. Got one there. I can have one from any of them, so it's probably going to be one of these. Repulsive visage, compelling all nearby foes to become terrified and sickened. Noxious burst, corrode damage and leaves victims sickened. Shengarath's displaced image, causes the caster to appear visually displaced, increasing their deflection and reflexes for the duration. Additionally, many deflection and reflex attacks that score hits will be converted to grazes. That might be nice. Deleterious, maybe? Alacrity of motion. Caster draws upon his or her life force to gain an increase in speed of movement while draining his or her own endurance. I don't think that's very good. Console host, draining touch. The caster's hand becomes a toxic parasite, causing corrosive damage to the target, weakening it and converting its life force to the caster's endurance. That is nice, but... Arduous delay of motion. It alters the perception of time for enemies in the area of effect, lowering their speed and movement. Now, the speed reduction might be very nice. Minus 30% attack speed. But I actually think we're going to go for Arcane Dampener. Foe AoE beneficial effect suspended for 19.5 seconds. Most fights don't last that long. So yeah, we'll grab that one, I think. And we've got a talent as well. That's fantastic. We could go for defensive, utility fast runner, field triage, wound binding, quick switch, secret rhyme. Increase the freeze damage and damage reduction. Sign of flame, shoot on the run. Defensive, snake's reflexes. I'm not really too up on those sorts of things. Focus adventurer. Polas, Estoc, flail, warbow, sword axe, scepter, rod. Okay, noble. Dagger, rapier, mace, scepter, and rod. I believe you're using a rod. Quarterstaff. I could go for that. It might be better. I'm not sure, though. Primal Bane, we could go for all of these sort of things, or we can go for a class. Bonus second level spell, Penetrating Blast. Concentrates the power of blast, negating some of the target's damage reduction. Grimoire Slam allows the wizard to smash an enemy with a grimoire energized with spiritual energy, causing large damage and knocking the target back. One per encounter. That actually might be useful if someone snuck up on you, but typically you're quite far at the back. Arcane Veil conjures a protective shield of magic, dramatically boosting the wizard's deflection. 2 per rest. Not as interested in that one. I might go for Grimoire Slam. Though the extra second level spell is also pretty enticing. Deep Pockets. We could get 2 extra quick item slots. Might be nice. Heart of the Storm increases shock damage and damage reduction. Spirit of Decay. I mean, we use freeze damage with that spell, the Chilling Fog. Plus 20% freeze damage. That actually might be a really good one to get. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Secrets of Rhyme. Simply because we do use that freeze spell an awful lot. In fact, it's pretty much how we win most fights if we can find a bottleneck. So it makes sense for us to use that one. This would be the obvious place for a bottleneck here.
Yes?
Right. Going to let's move you forward. Slowly, though. Has he gone? Oh, he's still there. Got a lot of other creatures here.
Hey.
Let's have Eder move forward. Just a little bit. Everyone else.
Yes?
Hang back a bit.
Yes?
Right,
Yes?
Glindur. I want you to go talk with Halik. Did you find my grimoire? Mordred told me about your experiments. I can't let your research continue. Spoke to Mordred. He doesn't have your grimoire. Halik. No, see, the thing is, Glindur struggles with the idea of just killing someone on the spot, of just attacking them in cold blood. But much as with the Animancer in her experiments were just wrong, and Glindu made a judgment call. Even though he could have walked away and it was effectively peace, she was dangerous and he put her down. And I think it has to be the same with Helig of Thane. Helig lets out a bubbling hiss of frustration. You sound just like him. No ambition, stuck on his pet project and his self-righteous sense of ethics. If it were left to people like Mordred, Animancy would be little more than sorting Engwithian pottery. We'd be stuck in time as those hut dwellers. He gestures at the table in front of him. Everyone wants immortality, but nobody wants to know what it costs. No, not everyone wants immortality. It would probably be really boring and kind of sad. Tremor passes through him. He clutches at his stomach. Costs, indeed. There's a purpose yet that you can serve. Whoa. Right. Oh, nope. Want you to run. Really want you to run. Flee! There we go. Now, want you to switch to your gun. Kana, I want you to do the same. I really should have done this ahead of time. Right, I want you there. You're currently in your defensive stance. Good. Let them come down here. It's okay. Let them approach. And, right, I want your spell on him if... Well, we're not going to get it on him, so... Let's go with that. Now, if I move you forward... Can you reach him? No, you cannot. That is a shame. Could you reach him, though? No, you cannot. That is also a shame. Right, I want some sort of benefit here. Armor of Faith. Friendly AoE, plus 4 damage reduction for 37 seconds. Let's get that on the go right now. There we go. Fantastic. You managed to hit all of them with that. Well done indeed. Let's move you forward, though. I would like you to hit him with this, as it's a free spell for you. Also, Kana, I want you to start hitting Helig now. Glindu, you still can't quite reach. That's fine. Right, okay. Eder would like this Revenant knockdown. Oh, my lord, what are you doing, Alof? Get back, you fool. Alof, why? Alof, you're going to do yourself a mischief, you understand. Right, okay, I see what happened there. He was running forward because I gave him an order to attack something that was far, far too far ahead. Right, make sure you're both aiming for Helig of Thane. Right, we could have Interdiction. Condemns the priest's foe, dazing any enemies in the area of effect. Right about there. Also, once your spell is gone, there we go. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I didn't add it to the grimoire. I'm a fool. I should have. And I feel dumb. Suitably dumb. Right, okay, let's let him get in close. Really? You decided to go toe-to-toe with Eder? You fool. Eder, teach him the error of his ways. There we go. Aloth killed Helig of Thane as well. Aloth kills everyone. He's a kill-stealing jerk.
Of course.
Aloth, one of these days, the rest of the party's going to get tired of your shenanigans, stealing all the glory. Okay, what did we get? We got a fine scepter. That can go in there. We also got a fine robe. We don't need that. We have got Soulwood Amulet. This brilliant bloodstone amulet has a strange aura about it. As you hold the gem, you think you hear a woman's voice. Oh no. Really? Oh no, that is tragic. Please don't tell me that that's where her soul is. Ah, drat, it probably is. A soul prowls within the bloodstone like a caged Stelgar. It's filled with a fierce, restless energy. You have gained an item, quest, Soulwood Amulet, added to the stash. Party gain 375 experience. Who are you? You see an image in your mind of a woman in heavy leather armor bearing twin daggers. Next to her is a man, young and handsome, who calls her Rowena. The vision shifts to a windswept plain next to a lake. 50 men and women in matching leathers are lay dead, their bodies contorted and deformed by some sinister sorcery. Rowena falls amongst them, her body collapsing next to the young man you saw earlier. She's too weak to speak, but the name Dalton appears in your mind. A lone figure strides across the battlefield, barely bothering to step over the corpses. His eyes are filled with an unnatural light and fixed on Rowena. He reaches out to her, and what little life remained in her body departs. When he takes the amulet from around her neck, you feel her anguished soul trapped within it. With a final contemptuous glance at the fallen Dalton, the man departs. Dalton sent me to find you. The soul pulses with warmth. It fills your mind with memories of a young man who's both bold and generous. But fury and despair gnaw those images away until all you can feel are cold, crimson walls pressing against you, and something loathsome feeding off you as the years fade into decades. What do you want? You see an image of the amulet shattering and the soul inside rising and dissipating amongst the stars. Farewell. Okay. I guess we've got to return to Dalton with this. I'm going to suppose that we are going to be giving Dalton the choice of what to do. And he may not want to give up, Rowena. Okay, well, all that remains is Helig's Grimoire. Let's take that and have a quick look inside, shall we? What have we got? We have got the Draining Touch, a Parasite. Yes, we'll take that with 300 copper, but worth it. And Ray of Fire creates a scorching ray of flame between the caster and the target, inflicting continual burn damage to the target and anyone caught in the ray. Yes, we absolutely want that one as well. Right, Alof, the main thing I want you to do right now is look at your Grimoire. I barely use the Minor Blights. Burn, well, I mean, that actually kind of would be good. But I do want Crackling Bolt gone for now. Yeah, we're going to take this one out. We are going to take Arcane Dampener instead. I barely use Corrosive Siphon, and I certainly don't use that one. So let's grab Ray of Fire, I would say. Yeah, we'll grab Ray of Fire. I think that will be a more useful one. But that is going to be it for this episode, I'm afraid. We have managed to put Helig down and have in our possession what remains of Rowena's soul. All that remains is to return to Dalton and give him the choice of what to do, I suspect. Perhaps we'll have another choice on the way, and we'll have to find out what that is. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and would look forward to any feedback you may have to offer. But until next time, and as always, do take care.